Welcome back to another episode Weeble Slice. Now, before we get into anything, make sure you like,
comment,
share, and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified when we drop our latest video. Now, we're going to put it on the screen. We officially started out on TikTok. So we've been transitioning a lot of our shorts from the YouTube to TikTok. So if you have not checked those out, you can check it up on TikTok. We actually been posting daily. So go ahead and check us out on there. And then also, we did drop the DreamCon interview video recently. Go ahead and check that out when you get the chance to. I think it was a relatively good video, a good time in Texas. And we be debating if we're going to go back next year or not.
Yeah, it's kind of up in the air. A lot of people in Texas be saying, hey, you should come back, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It's up in the air, because I ain't gonna lie to you, it's not a cheap trip now. So if you guys can build this channel up, we can go ahead and let the YouTube pay for the dango trip, and that'd be very, very great appreciated. Now, topic of the day, you see we on the big screen, and every time we on the big screen for a reason. So today, we are discussing what happened in My Hero when Deku pulled up to be Goku for a day. Now, my thing is, if you haven't seen this episode, I'm going to give you a second, for real this time, to exit the video, because this will be a spoiler episode. So go ahead and get out. And now let's get back into it. It was legit a second this time.
Literally 1 second. All right. If you didn't get out, you out now.
Yeah.
Or getting exposed.
So the reason why we're bringing up this particular episode, because there was a lot of anticipation behind it. And did it live up to the hype? Did it live up to the hype for you?
Yeah, it lived up to the hype. Your boy Deku pulled up in full form. Final form Deku. Well, I don't know it's final form Deku, but it's pretty dang close, like 98%. Or for all those who watched, 120.
Yeah, right?
You see what I did there?
Yeah, it was nice. So I told my friend, right? I think I was in the moment. I told him I think this was like one of the best episodes of the year. And I don't want to over exaggerate, but I think it is one of the best episodes of the year, right? From beginning of the year to now, and that's all shows, right? And they pushed it back 2 weeks. I'm like, why they keep pushing it back? They must have a lot of invested into this episode. Now I'm not gonna make this video too long, but I'm gonna start from the beginning and then just fast forward to the end, right? So in the beginning, they was going through like background because Deku was trying to get there still, and I'm like, hold on, last episode, y'all already said he was already there. Now y'all gonna pull us back some to reel us in to the episode. So the people that was actually working with the American #1 hero, RIP, and they was like, they told him to come back to America, but they're like, no, we can't let that ride. She has so much invested in Japan, All Might, and he has such an influence on her. We can't do nothing but help Japan. So the spaceships, what do you want to call it? Airplanes?
Yeah, the aircrafts. And pretty much Deku just started repelling off those joints to boost his momentum. Pretty much kind of like in Mario Kart when you're drifting and the person gets behind you and they tailwind you forward to give you that boost in momentum. If you know anything about racing, I'm not a racing guy, but I play Mario Kart. You know what time it is. And pretty much to boost him forward so he can get there right on time.
Yeah, so he was in full Spider-Man mode, just whipping on each spacecraft or aircraft. He get in there, he pull up, and he think everything is okay. They open the shield, and like, Deku's here. They close the shield. Cool. So Deku like, okay, I'm here. I didn't see any of my friends yet. My mind is set on the villain at hand. And then after he basically, Mamillion gave him just a brief moment to get there to protect everybody, Deku look around, surveying the environment like, hold on.
Everybody jacked up.
Everybody gone.
He see a Bakugo on the ground. He think he dead. He see everybody, the big three, huffing and puffing. They see, man, the resuscitation happening. So your boy is out here furious and to the point to where he can't even control himself, his power, or his anger. I said, Dark Deku about to come. Throw the mask on, dog. Throw the mask on.
He about to go ham.
But Lemillion, everybody kind of written
let me stop
off.
Let me stop you right there real fast, because I want to stop you right here, because all for one sticking his head like, yeah, get pissed, because you are so predictable. Go ahead and get mad, and then that's when your boy pulled up.
Well, yeah, Lemillion pretty much, calmed him down, brought him back to reality, and say, hey, we ain't lost nobody yet. So, he was just that guiding light to bring him back from going to the dark side and just saying, forget it, destroy everything and everybody. So it was pretty cool that Lemillion had an effect on him outside of just his powers, because he was feeling pretty helpless. powerless and going through his own trials and tribulations. Like, man, I can't do anything. I need to stop this man, even if it's for a second. Whatever I can do to stop him. And what did he do? He did one of his pranks and just showed his butt to him, and it was just so like, we in the middle of fighting, dog. What?
Yeah, that was so out of the blue.
Well, so yeah, to the point where he just had to pause and say, did he just do this in the middle of me getting ready to destroy all of y'all? And it was just enough time for Deku to come and give him a Colorado smash.
Now, let's get into the good part now, right? So, Deku, even though he was able to calm down, he actually called all the previous successors of One for All, right? So Deku is actually way more powerful than we see him from the previous season, right? So he actually turned on a different gear, like, I'm like, oh, it's about to go down.
Well, yeah, he pretty much started using every person's power, but every person's power is different from when the original person used it, because it gets powerful when it passes to the next successor of All for One. And so him using all different powers, they had to explain each power, how it was used and how it's technically different from when they used it. And they got to the point where they was like, he's actually at 120% out of 100%, hence to what I said earlier. And that's why everything was just, he was hitting. He was faster.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Smarter, more technical.
All I know is this particular episode cost them some M's. Based on the animation and everything they put into this episode, they invested a lot into this episode, because Deku was putting them paws on him. I mean, letting All for One have it.
Yeah,
he was putting, like, just us talking, it does not do the episode justice. I'm telling you, you need to go check it out, because he was letting him have it. Because All for One was like, man, I've seen this power before. You only can handle projectiles. This and that. It's weak, because they were showing like flashback on the success of when All for One was putting the paws on him, and he was like, yeah, it's weak. And then I thought he was about to kill him, but they really didn't go into details about that part. They just showed Deku just moving in different gears and just going super fast. He's like, hey, you got how many minutes? He tell him like 15 minutes, something like that. It was like very short time period to actually end the battle. And he chipped the gear, and he was using all the powers at one time, and he was, man, the episodes, he was letting them have it. And it was just a pure bliss of Deku just landing his ass out, just to put it blank.
The question is, or the statement is it actually over?
You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
And I don't think that it is. This guy has something up his sleeve, and we won't know until the next episode kind of what it is, but it looks like he's going to play his final card, and Deku and the gang are going to have to triumph and overcome it. So this episode, I would definitely say it's definitely a S.
Yes.
It's up there. You know what I'm saying? It plays on your emotions. It plays on your investment of the whole entire series. And I was just like, man, this episode got me on the edge of my seat a little bit.
I told my guy, like, man, it's rare that an episode get you, pumped up. Like, hold on, this mug kind of lit. Like, you actually invested.
Man, I'm up here screaming at the TV. Get out, Deku!
Yeah. So I was invested as well, but I'm gonna get to the end. We kind of gave you guys a full synopsis already. The girl, they kind of reflected back on to Deku, like, hey, when the time comes, do you really think you can kill him?
Well, yeah, it's whether you can save him or kill him is what it comes down to. Yep. And don't forget your own resolve is kind of what they were hitting towards. But you guys let us know. Did you watch this episode? Are you invested as much as we are? Tell us what you thought, and tell us what do you anticipate for the next upcoming episode.
And one last question. Is My Hero Season 7 living up to the hype? Is it living up to the hype? Because for me right now, it's one of the shows like, okay, I'm looking forward to this week episode. So I'm really enjoying it for what it is.
So definitely. Well, you guys let us know down in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
And as always, we are Weeaboo Slice, and we are out.